Hello and welcome to episode 5 of our Busilar campaign. In the last episode, we did a very small, insignificant thing of dismantling the Empire of Anbennar. So no more Empire of Anbennar for us, so we no longer have to worry about them getting in our way, preventing us from taking our trade node, nor our land for our mission tree. Now right now, everyone is still a little bit mad at us, just a little bit, because we did take quite a few provinces off of Vern. So we're going to let our aggressive expansion cool down a little bit here, and we are going to focus elsewhere. And that is probably going to be on Elizna. The summer investigation is going on right now, which is a kind of religious disaster, almost, that happens in Busilar around this time period. And that causes everyone to start declaring war on each other, most likely. They won't necessarily always do it, but it's pretty often that it seems that nations are going to declare, even if they were allied once before. Which leads us to this, the alliance block of Busilar. There's always one. Sometimes it's Kedarata and Jad and Irlium allied together, and sometimes it's any mix of a lot of people. That's the big one you see. Kedarata, Jad, and Irlium. Sorry, not Elizna, Irlium. That causes some problems, but this time it is Elizna, Brasartanches, and Varmhar. And to even make it worse, Varmhar is a great conqueror. I was looking around right before we started, and they're a great conqueror. So that means they have a lot more troops and more manpower recovery speed, which is bad because they're an elf. Now they only have 24,000 troops right now. Brasartanches has 27, and Elizna has 28. Now, on their own, we could take them all one-on-one, but altogether, they come out to have around almost 100,000 troops, and that is less than desirable. Less than desirable. We can't quite take that on. But, as I said, the Sarmartal investigation is ongoing, and so they are all a little bit exhausted from war. At least Brasartanches is. They're at 5. They're -9 from war exhaustion. So what we are going to do is we are going to get our troops over here to our Kedaratan lands as quick as we possibly can and wait for our opportunity to jump on Elizna. What we're going to do is start building a spy network on them for a little bit more siegeability. And yeah, I think that's it. That's all we need to do for the setup there, other than moving our actual troops. We just got out of a war with Viakok, so we are coring some stuff up. We're gonna add this to trade company, by the way. Yeah, because it's a one province state, so that's fine. Yeah, so we finished this war up, and we are continuing to colonize. We are. Now, one thing that I should point out here is if we look at colonial and trade regions, this is technically colonial isles. So this is in this colony right here, and I didn't know that going in, but I think it's still very important that we grab the center of trade. But we're going to try and focus on getting more stuff in the colonial Andreliande area before we move into the Isles, just to try and get a colony up and running. That is kind of my thought process on that. All right, so we are out of manpower. That is a bit of a problem, but we're not going to let that stop us. Let's go ahead and move our troops on over, down where we need. A local fortification expert in, yes, Lorbit. I will gladly take that. Thank you. Let's make sure that we are continuing to explore. Very important thing to do there. Go for the broken CC, please. Thank you. All right, and off they go to be transported. We should probably disconnect our galleys, because that does make our boats move slower, which means that we could take more ticks of attrition here when we're not wanting to. You know, we can even grab these light ships off and just have our transports doing things on their own. So you're at war with Irlium, Brisson, and Rayuel. Let's see here. Brasartanches still at 5 reasons to accept. And if we can't jump on them right now, then we might just have to let this opportunity pass. Because, again, I can't really afford to fight them all like this. Oh, we have Vern Separatists? That is very inconvenient. Yeah, you know what? Moving back up here. Move our troops back up. Brisson declares war upon Brasartanches. I mean, that's not a big deal. Brisson's an OPM. They're not going to be able to do much. They're being sieged down by Elizna. 514. We just have to keep a really close eye on that. Really, really close eye. All right, we leave these 8,000 troops down here. That's fine. This 20 should be more than enough to get what we need done. All right, let's make sure that we are continuing to explore, please. Broken Sea Coast, sure. Getting all that explored up. We need to start moving down into this area as well. Of course, once we actually go into the mainland of South Aelintir, we're going to need troops down there to deal with people being mad that we're colonizing them, which fair enough. I also wouldn't like if someone just rolled up and started taking all my stuff, but I need it, so L, I guess. L. All right, we could take tech here, mill tech. We might do that. Tech 8 would be a pretty big advantage for us. A pretty big advantage. Glory Road. Nice 1 base tax. That's fine. Are you actually going to spawn? Are you going to be, like, super annoying and, like, stay at 90%? Because that would be... Okay, thank you. At least they actually spawned. At least they actually spawned. Alright, let's get them back over. As long as we don't have any noble rebels. No, we're good on the noble rebels for now. Our noble rebels are at peace. They're at peace. They're not wanting to kill us. It's good. It's good. Our general is dead. Very sad. Get you all the way down here. And connect together and move you down into this part of the world. So we keep a very close eye. So there's Brasartanshus not joining. I don't know. Even with Varmhar here, it makes me a little nervous. If I grab one more idea... You know, we could grab this. It's not very useful, but that would unlock our discipline, which, I mean, while discipline's not, like, the most important thing right now, we are going to be fighting elves, so it's also not important. So maybe that's what we'll do. Even though I'd rather just save up to take the Diplo Tech on time, it's probably worth it to grab that idea. So you're at minus 10. You're at 11. Is there any way... Yeah, technically, if I improve relations with you, maybe that'll work? I don't know, though. Feels like a long shot. Feels like a very, very long shot to get the attitude towards enemies. But I'm not sure I want to wait that long. I don't want to risk Brasartanshus not... Brasartanshus deciding not to join anymore. Yeah, they're back to 0. I think we should just do it. I think we should just send it and go for it. We will have to fight Varmhar. We could take Tech 8 early. Let's make our war goal for Aketa. We'll do that. We'll take Tech. So we now have a 2 Tech advantage on them. We will grab this discipline. Land of the Stone Lion. The Stone Lions of Busilar figure heavily in the native mythology of Busilar, long before it became occupied and settled by Keterata. It is a sign that despite the many occupiers of our lands, we are a people that are resolute and enduring as the stone itself, and brave and as savage as lions. Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, any forts around here? No. Perfect. Now, what kind of general are we looking at here? 5 shock. That'll do. That'll do. Now, the next question. Navy. We do not have naval supremacy, I don't think. I don't know. Like, we'll try and jump on this Navy because they are at war with other people. We just really need to get over onto their capital as soon as possible. Yeah, there's their Navy. We're going to lock... Actually, no, we're not. We're going to go blockade here to help with our siege. All right, now Eliza is in other wars, so we do have a short period of time. We're going to hire another general. Another one? Nice, 2 siege. Okay. Huge, huge, huge. You can get fired. Yeah, what I was saying is we want to make sure that we are getting these sieges done before Elizna can come and contest them. Before they can come and contest them. I can actually scout out kind of where their troops are. Are you seeing any of this down? No. Okay, so they could be making their way back over towards us as we speak. We only have a 1 tech advantage now. Only a 1 tech advantage. Let's send our boats out to scout. Oh, they feel confident enough to engage our navy. Recruit an admiral. Yep. I don't think we should stay in this fight. If we can retreat, we're going to. Yeah. It's not worth it. I want to send my navy out to kind of scout around, but we're going to have to upgrade our navy. It's not quite strong enough for what we're looking for. We can also spend our money to build some buildings. Yeah, we have that. That's pretty good. Those are all right. What about trade centers? Anything really worth it here? Even if I have to build them my vassal. Eventually, though, they will be mine. Costa's pretty good for a center of trade. Or not center of trade, a workshop. Or marketplace. Whatever they're called. What else? We have some manpower here. That looks pretty good. Keep a little bit of money around just in case. Just in case. All right. And we are going to want to state this up. And this up as well. Perfect. All right, and then we will continue to siege. All right. I don't really want to lose prestige, so I will not. Simple as. We'll pop our navy out again. Hopefully they leave us alone while we blockade here. We're going to send these 2,000 troops up just to make this stack a little bit more imposing in case Elizna does decide to come and contest us. But we should see them by the very least, or at the very latest, we'll see them right here. So we'll have a little bit of warning. Just a little bit, though. And hopefully we can recover some manpower while we're doing this. We don't even need this many troops on there. Send those back just to save a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, are you still allied to Brasarnichus? How? Game? Are you cheating? Hello? You're not supposed to be able to do that? You didn't answer the call to arms? That breaks the alliance? Hello? AI? Not sure what's going on there, but apparently they are fine. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't really care. I can break their alliance in the peace deal, but it's kind of annoying. Farm Hardcares were in Brasarnichus. That is what we want to see. We want to see these two fighting. Okay, so if we had waited, we would have been good. We would have been very good. They would have been fighting. They wouldn't have answered, but that's okay. As long as they stay distracted, that's all I really care about. The distraction is worth it for me. No copium there at all. All right, go ahead and explore South Ulos limit. See, we're doing fine on our colonists. What are we looking at? Very close and about halfway. All right, let's make sure that we are telling Casa. We already are. Get claims here. Because I would like to go to war with Catarata. They are a tributary of Nolakaz now, but Nolakaz will not join because they hate them. So if I can get a claim, that would be pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Because I would like to take the coastline here. At the very least. For now. No! Our gold mine depleted. That's so sad and so infuriating. I hate it when that happens. It is the absolute worst. The absolute worst. So rip that portion of our income. It's fine. We've got other portions of income, but... Man, I like my gold income to be high. Also, we could put our boats back in port for now. That does mean less warning, though. I don't know. I don't know. Guess we got the land maintenance guy. And what do I want in this war? I want the province, or the island of Elizna. I want the Glass Isles. I want... this. What I have claims on? It's 414 admin points. That's probably enough for now. Yeah. Yep. That'll be good for now. All right, there we go. That siege is taken, so let's start making our way forward and occupying more land. Obviously, we'll take money too. Money and war reps and whatever else we could pull off, though. I don't really have to fight Varmhar if I don't have to. Oh. Varmhar didn't join? Huh? Interesting. So, during the Samartal investigation, maybe they can't join at all, even if they are allied. Huh. Well, that's good to know for the future. We're going to snag this center of trade. When you're colonizing, grab centers of trade. That's what you want. Because you want that good, sweet, sweet trade power. All the trade power you can get your greedy colonizer little hands on is kind of what you're looking for. All right, you're going to go for Ascajexis here. You can split up into a couple of stacks to grab the last couple of provinces. You can grab that. Cannon fodder. We make Casa less happy with us. Let's not. Because I like to divert their trade, but if I stop, or if I make them mad, then, yeah, they might not divert their trade anymore, which would be very sad. No, our explorer died. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Let's get a new one. There we go, he's pretty good. Not a lot of maneuver, though. We are going to have to wait for our 3 ships to get back, though. Where are they? Here they are. Yep, let's put a new one on you. And get back out there. One explorer goes down. We have another one ready to fill the ranks. No big deal. No big deal. All right, we will just wait. Westham, 38 years old, no heir. Laurent, 28 years old, no heir. Die. You should die too, but hey, wait a second. Same dynasty as Goed. It's just a consort, but okay. Pearl's Edge is 20 years old. I think we just break our alliance with them. That's not really a useful Diplo relation anymore. There are other places I would like to use my Diplo slots, so we're going to abandon them. They're not even worth it as a personal union. Laurent, though, I would love to get Laurent as a personal union, so anytime they want to kick the bucket would be great. I approve. Poe approved, for sure. Okay, that's not good. That's bad. Why? Why are you not off fighting other wars? You weirdo. Why are you just sitting here on your island? Well, you're in other wars. You were fighting other people. Why are you just here? I mean, sure, maybe it's because I'm probably coming to take your island, but still, you could at least, not. Well, I'm trying to take it. Be great. Agenda of the diet? No. Actually. Smuggler's cash? No, actually, that's for sure not going to happen. Colonize that? Sure. I probably won't, but I'll click it anyways. Alright, so... yeah, I really wish that Brisson had gotten annexed, because otherwise I could release them as a vassal, which would be kind of cool. How close are you accepting vassalization? If I was closer, they would accept vassalization. Distance between borders is the only thing stopping us. Where are your cores? Here. What if I take this province as well, but I don't core it, and then that gets me close enough to Brisson to where I should be able to Diplo vassalize them. So let's start improving relations. And then we could just give them that province to core for themselves. And then for the next war with Elizna, we could do a reconquest, which gets us the province of Brisson, which is very important for trade in this area. I can also feed them Madura Bar, and then I can annex them later on, turn into trade companies or whatnot. Or just leave them as a vassal over here, transferring trade to me. That way I don't have to spend the governing capacity for a while. That sounds pretty good. Plus, you can use vassals. If you make like a vassal here, they will pull trade from like the Syrian node or the Bulwar node with their merchants that I can't reach. So it brings some more trade in overall. It kind of relies on the AI being useful and smart, which is, a bit of a hit or miss situation. But if it hits, if it works, it's pretty useful. It's pretty useful. Are you blockading me? That's very rude. That's very, very, very rude. Just want to let you know that. Okay, there's all of his troops. He's holding this mountain, and I have no intention of attacking him in the mountains. So we're just going to have to take what we can get here. I go ahead and split up and start blockading for more war score. There we go. Yep, because I'm definitely not going to attack those mountains. That is a foolish, foolish, foolish thing to do. Believe you me, not a good idea. They will hurt very, very badly. All right, do the South Alien Tier C, please. That sounds wonderful. All right, that's about as much war score as we are going to get out of them. We're taking this land for us, this land for us, this land for... actually, do I need this? If I'm taking this, do I need this? Not really. Well... it would allow me to go to war with Brisartinships whenever I want, which would be kind of nice. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll just raise autonomy on it. It's fine. We'll take war reps if you'll give it. And some money. Okay. Sounds good to me. Boom. Ta-da! Busilar. All right. Let's head on back to our newly acquired territories. And we can start to core some of it up. Okay, that's not being cored. This is. We're just going to do that. This is getting added to a trade company, and it's one state, so we'll also add this to a trade company as well. You are now disloyal. I can pay off your debt. Yeah, I'll make you pretty loyal for a while. I want to keep trading their trade to me. You can walk back there. Elizna has announced me as a rival. You are mad at me. Well, they'll get over it. And then we'll vassalize them. And it will be cool and awesome. And cool. Alright. Iliande. We could start thinking about this war. With Vanail. Could start thinking about this war. 90% to full annex them. 90%. We'll see. We'll see. Does anyone else want to be a vassal, by the way? Now that I have broken the empire. Yeah, Napes Bay does. Tornanin does. Magdalare does. Silvalar does. Tellum does. Tornanin does. Looks like they're at war right now, though. Yeah, they are. I probably should have jumped on that. That'd be a pretty good vassal. Just to, like, immediately vassalize and then annex them as soon as I can. But, oh well. Oh well. Alright, so our next rebels are going to be Viacok Separatists. That's fine. We're going to have to chill down here for a while, I think. And I also think it's time we invest into our navy some more. I think our navy's a bit too small. Let's go ahead and build up another couple of heavy ships here. And some more light ships as well. We could start thinking about a flagship, but flagships are rather expensive. So maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. But rather expensive for sure. And we'd love to see Krathenor expand in here. Because that means that when we vassalize them, it's going to be super good for us. And as soon as we take this Diplotech, actually, we could start towards that. So let's go ahead, spend the money, and build a dock in Port Jaher, because that is necessary. We are going to revoke land, I think. Yep, everyone's loyal. So that gets us up to 30%. That makes Casa more loyal, but I can get 929 crowns by selling titles, and I do love me some sell titles. I sure do. I love selling titles. Upgrade that to level 2, that to level 2, that to level 2 as well. And you know what? That's going to get upgraded as well. Going through, get all of our centers of trade upgraded. I don't know how much it's really going to help us here. We can see. How about a duck in a month? It's not great, but makes me feel better. Yeah, you can have access. That's fine. All right, Brisson is friendly. We will go ahead and ally them. And we'll start doing all of the clicks that we need to do to officially, like, make him into a vassal or whatnot. No, cancel that. Start to core these preferably first. Yeah. Oh, they actually spawn? Oh, okay, that's our vassal stuff. Something tells me Keterata's not going to give me access. Yeah, I think that's probably fair. You know, they're a little mad at us for everything. Yeah, everything that we did. So we'll just go about this the old-fashioned way and go by boat. Well, I guess the old-fashioned way would technically be walking. So the new way, the cool way, by boat. That's what all the cool kids are using. All right, let's make a couple of claims on Elizna here before we run out of this land. Or this spy network, sorry. There we go. Perfect. You, I will now proclaim a guarantee on. Monetary reforms, lose 1 stability to lose 2 inflation. Our inflation's looking a little bit high, but is it worth a stability? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Though we are going to have to work on that stability sometime soon. Or inflation, sorry. Inflation sometime soon. Look at that. We have 62% of trade here. 62%. That is pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. No. Well, settler chance. No, I'd rather get this because then I can get my subjugation on Krathenor, which means then I can start to move into the northern Bulwarwar as well. We can maybe go after Corvuria to contest them a little bit, grab some more of the flooded coast to bring more value down out of there. That allows us to get to Nathalair. There's a lot of things we could do, especially with the Empire dead. I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. I was a little nervous about killing the Empire because I was like, well, if we kill the Empire, what's next? Like, we kind of start to snowball a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much, even. But I mean, hey, sometimes you just play a mega super powerful nation, and that is just the way it is. So I guess this might just be one of those. All right, so this is gonna be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we definitely want to get a colony up and running here. Let's try and find some higher developed land around here, maybe 3. That's 5 right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. I know it's a little scuffed for borders, but when you're playing colonial, you should take advantage of every single one of these opportunities to get better colonial land for yourself or your future colonial nations. But that's you, so that works. All right, we may have rebels rise up here. In fact, we probably will. So we're gonna have to move our troops over. This is one of the downsides of kind of spreading out and having little spots where you have stuff that you could vassalize and get trade value from is, well, rebels. That's why I didn't want to take too much land, like pockets of land, because then you get different kind of rebels. It's usually better if you just take one of like a certain culture, because then they can't be as mad, or if they are mad, it's just one rebel type that's rising up, and not, 9,000 Elizna rebels and 9,000 Kederadan rebels and 9,000 Bursartan chest rebels. We could start our golden age. Very tempting. Very, very tempting. We could also go for the Veterans of the Lilac Wars or Aggressive Expansion Impact. I feel like I really want to take Veterans of the Lilac Wars, but we're going to take the Aggressive Expansion. Really, really badly want to take the other one, but I will not. Because I don't think it is the correct choice for us to take. So now I regret my decision, but it's too late. I already clicked the button, which means it's time to move on. All right, start to core that up. Brissan's at 135. You're already maxed out on your relations. How else am I supposed to... You're not willing to transfer your trade to me because you're already giving it away. If I insult your rival, that'll help. Give you money, that'll help. Who's your rival? Tlucht? Okay, I don't care about Tlucht. Yeah, they can be mad at me all they want. Go ahead and scornful insult there. And then I'll pay you off. I mean, generously donate to your coffers to help you in these trying times, to make you happy with me. Also, let's make sure that we are building this shipyard there. All right, economy, send gift. Yeah, how much do I have to send to get you to 25? Nice. We need 5 more relations. What can I do to get 5 more relations? Covert. Economy? No, none of that. We're so close. We're so close. How? I don't know. I don't know. We've already maxed out our improved relations. Declaring war on neighbor will go down. We're so close. Already influenced. I need them to give me their trade power. That's literally it. I need Madura Bar to stop. To just simply stop. Yeah, I don't know. Where are our current merchants at? We have one in Bahar and one in Mother's Sorrow. Okay. We need more merchants. We need larger colonies or, I don't know, trade ideas or something. Ooh, that's bad. That is very unfortunate. Can I throw down a... I can't throw down a defensive edict there. Sad. All right, there's more heavies, though, so send those down here to join the rest of the fleet. Kind of an important thing to do. Explore the West Allied coast. Sure. 185. There's got to be something that I'm missing. There has got to be something that I'm missing with this. Request share maps? That doesn't increase our opinion of each other. Already guaranteed you. Please. Please. I can't enemy of my enemy. I can increase your trust, but that doesn't help us. Does fleet basing rights increase opinion? I don't think it does. I already sent gift. Selling you a province doesn't make you like me more. Insulted your rival. I don't know. I don't know. Let's figure it out. We will have to figure it out. Laurent wants maps. Laurent, buddy, we are allies. That is true. But no. I will not give you a single map. Not a single one. I worked hard to explore these coasts, okay? I did it individually. I went out and did it. And you're trying to profit off my work? Absolutely not. More inflation. Okay, that's really bad. We're now getting up into the range of, hey, that's a lot of inflation. That's like a really bad level of inflation. And we need to get through expansion ideas here. Oh, he's such a trash ruler. He's actually so bad. Be a shame. Be a shame if he died while leading an army or something like that, wouldn't it? Man, that'd be the worst. That would just be the worst. He does have 3 siege, though. That's pretty good. But, like, what if he died? That'd be crazy. Versailles, please! How do I convince you to love me? I mean, I could scornfully insult his enemy again, and that would actually do it. I think I scornfully insulted his enemy too early. Big sad, big sad. That's all right. We'll figure it out. All right. So that takes care of most of our rebels. We do have a couple more here, but those aren't going to happen for a while. So now we kind of decide where we want to go next. I think our next course of action is going to be to look at our mission tree. Yeah, we need to get 2 stab. That way we can start going down this path of our... yeah, look at that. Colonial range. If I own more colonial stuff. I'm sure this will give us colonists at some point. Subjugation on Carathanor. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely want to do all this. Look at that. Settler chance. Yeah. Okay, so that's our plan. We're going to stab up. How much is it going to cost? 168? For real, for real? Fine. Well, do I have a stab cost guy? No. So be it. All right, let's stabilize the country. The Lilac Wars hit every nation that partook in it hard, including Busilar. Our prized navy, the Lion Armada, was destroyed by a combination of Eberthil and Vern ships at the Battle of the Busilari Straits. The Tefori dogs quickly took advantage and started to raid our southern coasts. If we are to have any chance of getting our revenge, we need to stabilize our country and channel resources into rebuilding our infrastructure. Minus 10% construction costs for 10 years. And expand Port Jahair. During the War of the Sorcerer King, the great son of Jahair liberated our country from the tyranny of Black Cassanor, and quickly set to actually invest in Busilar. One of the first things he did was establish the city of Port Jahair, a name we gave it in gratitude and named after our liberator. Over the years since then, it has seen strong growth and become the largest city in Busilar, but over recent years, its development has stagnated due to a lack of proper investment in raids during the Lilac Wars. This cannot stand. As a crucial port and urban center, the city's interest is in the interest of Busilar. So, to the end of the game, we get plus 10 local trade power, and for 10 years, we get Colonial Port, which gives us plus 5% settler chance. Right, and we have Wander to Aelintir. Our people are wanderers at heart. We began as a colony millennia ago, founded by Eliket the Wanderer, and were later ruled by the Silnara family, whose namesake Narwin the Wanderer herself explored while others stagnated. As such, efforts to try and find the ancient elven homeland is only natural for the proud people of Busilar. 50% colonial range for 20 years. And we will save this mission, Rebuild the Lion Armada, for the next episode, because that is all the time that I have for today. So I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.